You know, this is the first thing I do every day after taking a piss and drinking my morning protein shake. Is I sit down and record a YouTube video because otherwise it wouldn't get done. That's the only way. Black Souls 2. Wow, they finally made one of these Souls games for the African Americans. No, wait, what? RPG Maker, eating corpses, traversing fog, pink-haired cat girls, chibi infantilized bullshit. Someone who grew up on anime and manga and didn't have a father. Despair, fear, madness once again. An original work based on Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass, creative bankruptcy at its finest. A dark fairy tale fantasy crossed with psychological horror role-playing game focusing on the themes of exploration of a mad world and life or death combat against demon beasts. Yeah, well, no machines were harmed in the creation of this splash art, that's for sure. Yeah, this is someone who's got a lot of issues, spent way too much time isolated as a child, for sure. Came out on the 28th of November from Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Moe. And published by Otaku Plan. I'm telling you, it's a mind virus and news. They want $18 for this. Well, it's art. Is it art? You'll meet 45 heroines. No, I won't. I never will because I won't play it. Vast open world. Will you kill or be killed? Explore the Wonderland end to end. Death is not the end, merely a setback as you resume from the last bonfire and many different endings. Surprise! In this life, you will not resume from a bonfire when you die, so make the most of it. Good luck. Death in Abyss. All right, we got the scan lines on. Is it a rail shooter, a la Star Foxy sort of thing, with a little bit of grimdark in the background? I mean, decent workable UI for what it is. They managed to do the minimalism properly. Ooh, it's got the classic when you get shot, a bullet hole appears on the screen as though the glass were shot through. Though if you were in a spaceship and the glass were shot through, that would be game over. Death in Abyss is an intense flight shooter that challenges you to utilize your maneuverability and explosive firepower to survive against the deep-sea hostilities. In your descent, the nightmares can only get worse. Speaking of rail shooters, it reminds me I was playing the Space Harrier that's inside Yakuza 0. Is that the one I was playing? Whatever the first Yakuza game was. And back in the day when that was in a giant cabinet that moved around, you could sit in it and it would go like up and down and side to side. It was a wild experience from Sega. Some of my favorite arcade games were Sega games. I could barely last past the first mission. It was a quarter swallower for sure. And probably a lot of it had to do with performance anxiety, getting inside the machine, plus it used a giant flight stick rather than a gamepad. But sitting on the sofa with a gamepad on my console playing Space Harrier in 2025, I was able to go infinite. Like I had to stop playing because I just wasn't getting killed. So I don't know if it was the way that the cabinet was engineered and all that stuff, the whole experience of being in the arcade. But boy, I should have waited 30 years to play it emulated in another video game rather than plunk all those quarters. I think it was $1 a play when it came out because the cabinet was expensive. Anyways, Death in Abyss came out on the 28th of November from Egelvik, self-published. There is a demo. They want $26 for this? Nah. 15 at best. Come on now. And that's what it'll be in a couple months for sure. Zoom through extraterrestrial seas. Oh, you're in the ocean. Well, still, a bullet hole in the glass would murder you. Satisfying flight movement. Is it flight underwater, though? What do they call it? What is that called when you're navigating like a submarine or something, like an underwater jet? Would it be flight? It wouldn't, right? A challenging campaign, unique infectious creatures, massive nightmares to fight against, a PSX-inspired graphics with old terminal aesthetics, retro fetishism. Crunchy, old-school retro sounds. Yeah, all right. Well, welcome to 1999. It's never ended in this developer's brain. This game contains retro-inspired violence, blood, and gore, as well as deep-sea horror themes and occasional nudity. What? You got to sell those video games somehow, I guess. I'm good. Killer Chat Original Edition. What is this? Social media brain rot made into a game. Yeah, bro, I've been hanging out in the Destiny 2 Discord, one of the looking for group Discords, and it's shocking how many people are just degenerate. Like, fucking, I don't know. It's sad, really. Killer Chat is a satirical serial killer dating chat sim. Play as a customizable writer as you pretend to be a serial killer, get inspiration for your book, fall in love, and try not to call the cops through a whirlwind 6 months with your murderous beau of choice. What could possibly go wrong? Isn't it insane how video game development has become an outlet for people's mental illness? It's shocking because the amount of technical ability that's required to produce a video game, it's a raft of in-demand skills that the people could use to contribute to society. Instead, they sit there and dump their trauma on you and charge you money for the experience and your time. It's wild. It just boggles my mind. It really does. Came out on the 28th of November from Rose Rot, published by Angel Rot Games. Yeah, a lot of rot in here. There's a demo, and it's free. Uh-huh. Okay, so you're a serial killer, supposedly. Welcome to hell, losers. Yeah, I'm already there. Here it is. Customizable main character for serial killers, but that's crossed out. It says love interests across all genders, male, female, and non-binary. That's not a thing. Wake up. COVID ended years ago. Story-rich, choice-based, branching towards 8 unique endings. Make voice and video calls to the server's serial killers. Write your own status, biography, messages in chat. Oh, God. Yeah, Discord is one of the vectors that leads to severe mental illness because it allows people to output anonymously all of the shit that's going on in their brain. And I don't think there should be those vectors unfettered like that because you see what the result is. Anyways, get help. Dancing Divas. Here we go again. Is this all this is going to be? Another game for girls, I guess, or guys who think they're girls, and it's a retro throwback. Wow, they've got a really heavy CRT filter on this that actually looks like it's warping photonic rays from the back of the cathode ray tubes. Uh-huh. Is it a beat 'em up? Scott Pilgrim-ish beat 'em up? Where you play a bunch of different women? Okay. A robbery has taken place. 4 divas, apostrophe S, come on now, from around the world are showcasing their treasures at the local lounge, but things have gone south. It's time to fight back. Came out on the 27th of November from MRPR 1993. Is that your birth year? And Shady Corner Games. There is a demo. They want $19.50 for this. Ugh. All right, arcade throwback retro fetishism with more fetishism than you can imagine. Giant titted girls. And I'm not sure what's going on in this developer's brain. Play over 16 show-stopping levels from across the globe, many level routes, dozens of combos, hundreds of animated frame animations inspired by Pizza Tower and Anton Blast, creative bankruptcy. At its finest, minigame mayhem, unlocked 71 gallery pics of the divas. I'm good. Multiplayer mode, voices. Oh, I don't care about the voices. Seriously, the sooner you turn off the voice acting, the sooner you start sharpening your imagination. I was thinking about this yesterday because there's more drama. There's always drama with voice actors. And I don't need to hear it. I really don't. The voices in my head do a much better job than any voice actor alive has ever done. I'm good on this too. Null Wake. All right, what is this? Escape from Temu? Okay. A lot of deserted Last of Us 2 inspired environments, I guess. Don't see anything to interact with or any characters. It's just environmental exploration. Oh, there's a dude walking in the distance. Okay. Null Wake is an atmospheric psychological horror with a gripping story, realistic graphics, and unexpected jump scares. But here, you will fear not just the scares. The atmosphere itself will make your heart stop. Well, thanks for the warning. Could you sue a game company if their horror game killed your uncle? Like, Unc had a weak ticker, and Null Wake pushed him over the edge. He turned around the corner, there was a boo there, and he died. Came out on the 29th of October, just in time for Halloween, from 44 Days Company, self-published. They want $7.80 for it. Is it called 44 Days because that's how long it took to slap these assets together? There's Steam Workshop involved as well somehow. You wake up in an abandoned hospital where everything seems real, yet with every step, the line between reality and nightmare begins to fade. The story pulls you deeper into a world of mystery, a ghost town, parallel universes, and enemies you cannot predict. I don't know. Exploration of haunting locales, a heavy oppressive atmosphere, enemies that appear when you least expect them. This is everything I'm getting from Escape from Tarkov 1.0, except I get to shoot the enemies that come after me. That's what I love about it. You get to kill your demons in Escape from Tarkov. Absolutely 100% recommended. Complex quests and puzzles. That might be my second game of the year, 2025. It'll be Destiny 2 and Escape from Tarkov 1.0. Absolutely. Complex, and that's not just recency syndrome. Those two games have the highest gameplay quality of any game I've played this year, and I have played pretty much all of them. Complex quests and puzzles hidden within the environment, psychological pressure that pushes you to the edge of panic. Oh no. No, the game uses machine-generated voices for some characters. All voices were created and edited by the developers to fit the atmosphere of the game. Why even use voices? You know what works for me in replacement of voices is those like mumbles on top of the text as it prints out. You can do emotional if you really want to. If you absolutely need to convey emotion because your writing is so bad you can't convey the emotion, the context of whatever the situation the player's experiencing is not crafted well enough to convince the player of how the things are going, yeah, use the mumbles. But fuck a voice actor. And fuck using a machine for voice acting. Just fuck it all. Hidden Cats in Christmas. All right, another one of these. How many Hidden Cats games are there? It's like these YouTube videos I do. I figured if I do enough of them, the volume, the quantity will overtake the quantity, or the quantity will overtake the quality, right? Yeah. That's how I'm approaching it. Man, there's got to be 100 of these. I'm not sure if they're all done by the same person, but if they are, and they're making $1 off of each game and there's 100 of them, that's $100. Explore charming Christmas scenes inspired by global traditions with plenty of cats and characters. Is there a Kwanzaa scene? Looks like it. There's plenty of black folks. Enjoy a relaxing, cozy journey now with bonus stages featuring a new progressive colorization effect that gradually reveals the map's colors as you play. Wow. Speaking of colors, I picked up Mind's Eye yesterday, and I've been playing through it. I just wanted to see how it was. It's on a pretty deep discount right now. It's an open world game from former Rockstar developers, and I played 2 hours last night, and I did not meet a single white person. I mean, am I the racist? I understand what it feels like to be underrepresented in a video game. If you're white and want to know what it feels like to not be represented, play Mind's Eye. Because you're not in there. Anyways, this came out from Nuke Arts Studio, self-published. They want $5 for it. And yeah, you just hunt and click for cats. And there's probably some interactive neatness to this. But this is the type of game I'll probably be playing in the nursing home when I'm 90. Farlands Tiny Harvest. There's another game that sits in the corner of your monitor and disturbs you while you're trying to be productive. Great. I wonder how many CPU cycles this stuff takes up. Like, how much of a resource hog is this to have this thing running down here? Is it even worth it? Oh, what kind of apps does the developer have? They got the Xbox, Steam. They use Google Chrome. Ugh. Spotify. Discord's got 9 million messages waiting because they're fucking brain rotting themselves by living in a bunch of cunt communities on there. Oh, they're either a live streamer or they use OBS to record. Not sure what this hamburger is. They're GIMP. But also they have Adobe Illustrator, InDesign, and Photoshop. Are those paid for or are those pirated? Because if you're paying for the license, you're insane. I'm not sure what this Tetris symbol is, or this cloud thing, or any of these other things. That looks like I don't know what that is. Unity Engine. There's a fork and some other shit. And when was this? Quite a while ago, back in the summer in July. And they're French? Is this French? No. Papelera de Riclage? Is that like Spanish or Portuguese or something? Anyways, Tiny Harvest is a relaxing desktop game that runs while you work, study, or browse the internet. Grow space plants, upgrade your crops, ship, home, and tools, and enjoy a cozy minimalist experience designed to distract you. Came out on the 21st of November from Jandusoft, published by Eric Rodriguez. And Jandusoft. It's free. Oh, is it? Okay, so it sits in the corner of your screen and harvests your data and the crypto out of your wallet. Right, I'm good. Cozy little indie game. Tempest, A Wizard Awakes. Okay, what is this? Someone played Magicka once and was like, I can do that, but it's just a single wizard. Okay, yeah, it's baby's first top-down isometric game. Very basic biomes. Sort of shit simple looking. Lead the critters home as a retired wizard, a caretaker of the world in this charming student project, there we go, that takes you across floating islands and magical puzzles. Harness the energy of nature and to fuel helpful spells, but beware, nature might fight back. Came out on the 14th of November from Propeller Cap Studio, self-published. It's free. I don't know. Student game. I mean, it looks pretty basic, more like a vertical slice of something. Don't trust a flower by its petals. Good advice for any day. Thank you for playing. Don't thank me yet, because it's not happening. Find my mom in all caps. When is this? Try turning the game off and on. Rip. All right. Did any gold coins fall underneath? What, you've got hamburgers for life? You're fat, bro. Put the hamburger down and go for a jog. Oh, there you go. But you could work on leg day a bit. Man, this guy's got sticks for legs, giant upper body. You're in a barrel? Okay, this is some kind of meme sort of game. Avant-garde art. You can become a basketball. Interesting. Find Your Mom. Came out on the 4th of November from ATB5, self-published. It's free. Wade still needs his mama. Find your mom by overcoming obstacles, the narrator, and traps that stand in your way. Find My Mom is the life story of a man who's lost his mother amid a powerless, stagnant life. Does wearing a barrel on your head seem like a stupid idea? Thank the developer. The narrator actually mocks you. The path forward is painful. Try rolling forward with a barrel over your head. There's a quit button, but just remember one thing, Wade still needs his mom. If the game feels too difficult, please contact your professor instead of the developer. The game is a student project. The difficulty is the result of the professor's orders. Okay. I wonder if this person graduated with honors or not. Anyways, congrats on publishing your crap on Steam. Rune Legacy Idle. An idler. Again, I just put in a bunch of hours into Idle Heroes of the Forgotten Realm, and it reminded me that I hate playing idlers. They do nothing for me. I have zero interest in them, so it extends to this, which seems to be of lower depth than that game. Rune Legacy Idle is a multiplayer fantasy game featuring idle mechanics, battle mythical monsters, so a bunch of your friends can just sit around and watch a game happen. Wow. It's like Twitch. Battle mythical monsters, train various skills, and team up or challenge your friends to duels. Enjoy a never-ending idle RPG experience. Came out on the 20th of November from Mume Games. Self-published. You need a Unity authentication service account. And it's $6.50 for this. Yeah, I'm totally good on all of this. Come on. Keys of Fury typing action. Look at these chunky pixels. What, couldn't they afford more pixels than this? Ambitious love. Okay, it's a typing game. You type and then stuff happens in the game. One step up from an idler, but if it helps you improve those words per minute, great. Keys of Fury is a retro-style beat-em-up typing game. Focus on typing perfection as you battle your way to becoming a master of key fu. I like how they used AI for the... or machine generation for the splash art, and then there's this chunkiest of pixels in the actual game. Came out on the 24th of November from Elicorn, self-published. There's a demo. They want $6.50 for it. I guess that's reasonable. No controller, no mouse, pure keyboard. Just type stuff as it comes up. What is that? Ray Bibia? Exorcist? The Texorcist? It's a very, very good typing game. This, I don't know. It's probably fine. There's a story in arcade mode, and you can mod it to your heart's content. And good luck with this. Infinity Islets. Islets. All right. What is this? Abstract art of a kind? A living chandelier of round fruits. Looks like a game jam game. And it's a very interesting mix of this. They'll call it voxel, but it's not. It's I don't know how to 3D model stuff properly, so I will just use extrusion and blocks and cubes until I get it right. And it's the most inefficient way of modeling. You can do so much more if you learn to smooth and clean up your geometry and all that good stuff that I've now long forgotten how to do. It's been 10 years since I've opened up a 3D modeling program, but I super enjoyed it. I was thinking about it the other day, how I wish I'd continued it, even just as a hobby, because I was getting somewhere with it. I really was. I was producing good assets. Far better than these. Dig, discover, collect, create. From robots to bananas, discover random interdimensional artifacts and craft exhibits limited only by your imagination. Came out on the 19th of November from Suspicious Penguin. Self-published. There is a demo. They want $6.50 for it. Again, a couple of reasonably priced games here. Craft your exhibition. Oh, so it's like just a decoration sort of game. Dig, discover, collect, create. Okay, so it's got the dig plugin and then a bunch of assets that you can grab and repaint and then place. Oh, there's even seasonal events. Throw the FOMO at me. Unleash your imagination. Uh-oh. Machine generation was used with the code, writing, and visuals since the project was made on an extremely small budget. Yeah, blame the fact that you didn't have money. I mean, I guess that's as reasonable an excuse as any, but you could do without even putting this disclosure in. Like, why bother? You're just going to draw the ire and hatred of weirdos who want a virtue signal over the fact that they don't like AI. Nah. All right, I'm good. I'm good. Let's get out of here. 19,631 games have been viewed. You have yourself a fantastic day.